Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third round of the playoffs. It's been an emotional rollercoaster getting us here. As usual, we have the two best commentary peoples in all of Blood Bowl
available at this time at such short notice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hand you straight over to them. We're playing Dwarves versus Dark Elves. I'll just quickly flash up the two teams. We have got
Dead Hellboy and the Dude and Mars Bar and Fizzy Pop each.
Jenny, thank you very much for the cheer. We'll get them both a Mars bar and a fizzy pop. I will try. So that's the Dwarf team. It's stacked out with 10 guards, 3 stand firms, and some Mighty Blow piling on. And we're playing off against 2K Dark Elves on this one with 12 players, many Blodge, and 2 very scary Witch Elves. I'll leave it over to the commentary team to probably just sort of pick through everything on that. So we'll send the invite, and I'm going to clear off, and I'll see you all in 90 minutes or so.
Buddy.
Thank you.
And he's gone. Hey there, sports fans. As he says, welcome to round 3, where, geez, there's no easy rounds in Chalice, is there, Hellboy? The perennial playoff botherer that is Mr. Thomas T, with one of his best races in Dark Elves and 20k inducements here. He's gone for the babe. Hit me with the stat man. Here's the stat man.
Here we go. Well, it had to be a babe on the on that, didn't it? There was no other
You
option.
weren't taking a bribe, were you?
No. Now you know me, Dudorino. I don't like to make excuses. It's never the dice's fault. It's never, it's not my fault really that Andy gave me such short notice. But I was able to pull some stats out for you, even with that 30 minutes early start time that we had just now. So you mentioned that Thomas T is playing one of his most popular races. Let's run through the breakdown. So Andy and Thomas T have played 11 games versus each other, right? He's a regular matchup. We see him all the time against Andy. Out of those 11 games, how many times do you, and we can bring in chat as well, do you think he's played Dark Elves versus Andy? Out of 11, how many?
It's going to be something weird, like 1.
Well, let's see what's going on. So we've got the two opposite ends of this spectrum. There's some 11s, some 0s, 12. Baz, that doesn't do the maths, mate. Come on.
Nice one, Baz.
Yeah. Right. So it's a 6-3-2 in favour of Andy, and it's Dark Elves 7 times. Nurgle 7. Nurgle 3 times. Thomas T did go through a stage of playing quite a lot of Nurgle as well. And
We've all been there.
Yeah, and then Wood Elves once. Curiously, though, so it's only 3 races in the 11 games from Thomas T. By contrast, and this is really testament to Andy's skill at playing lots of different races. Andy has played 8 different races versus Thomas T. He's played Chorfs twice, Chaos twice, Dwarves twice, Orcs once, Pro Elves once, Wood Elves once, Kislev once, and Dark Elves once. Isn't that amazing? It really shows that, Thomas T we would say he was a Dark Elf specialist. And those stats don't lie, do they?
I'm just reading their chat. Hello, Rochelle. Hello, everybody. Hello, Marsam. I saw what you said. I'm not getting drawn into that conversation this early. Do we know that Thomas T lives in Slovakia and not Japan? Does he? Okay.
As far as I was aware, I thought he was still in Japan, but I could be wrong. Anyway,
is he big in Japan?
Well,
Overlord, cauliflower. Hello.
I think he is quite.
Hello.
I think he is quite tall.
Yeah. Now, Andy did win the toss, and he put himself obviously in to defend. And with no wizard around, that's a fair choice, isn't it?
Definitely. Also, remember, Andy's aware that Dark Elves like being on defense at the start of the game, so it's not necessarily that Andy he may want to be limiting what the opponent can do.
Yes.
We'll come on to what Thomas T's team looks like in a moment, but it's an amazing team to be playing. I would quite happily play both sides of this matchup. Absolutely fantastic.
I'd prefer to be the Dark Elves. I can play them better. Yeah. But there you go. Hello, Santa. You're right, mate.
There's one more. Oh, Blizzard. That's not what you want to see early on for the Dwarves. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, there is one statistic which I have left, which does stand out. So in this 6-3-2, setup. The 2 wins that Thomas T got were both with Dark Elves versus Andy. However, the 2 games of Dwarves which Andy played were versus Dark Elves, including these 2 teams playing each other, and Andy is 2-0-0.
Ooh.
So, will the statistics follow with Andy being undefeated versus Thomas T as Dwarves versus Dark Elves? Let's watch and find out.
Well, it's done there on the LOS.
Yeah, sorry, Dizzy, it's my washing machine.
This is Hellboy's washing machine.
Sorry.
We're on a spin cycle.
Yeah, literally, in 10, 15 minutes, it's going to be done, and then it will be like, oh, brilliant. If you'd started the game on time, we wouldn't have had this problem.
It's all right. It had some tense drama and background music. Right,
Yeah.
I've got to throw this one, and I know we're doing Blood Bowl, but has anybody seen June yet? I have, and I want to know if anybody else
Oh, and
has
early
seen
double
it.
skulls.
Oh my God, that's big.
So Andy choosing to not use Stand Firm. Now, that was the Blodge Dwarf, but because the Witch has Tackle, it renders it absolutely useless.
Okay, I've got some who've seen it. I've even saw it. Oh, Marsden saw it. Jesus Christ, I really? Because I didn't know it was only going to be half of the story. Put it that way. And I feel everybody should know that, because I was literally looking at me watch thinking they've got a lot to cram into the last half hour. Straight off! Hello, mate. It is called Part 1, yeah. They didn't put that in the bit until you actually get in the cinema flashing it up, but it is a sort of like 7-part book series, so you could mistake Part 1 there. I say could, did.
Dude, Reno, my washing machine's going nuts right now. You got to talk about the game, mate. I can't cut in because otherwise it's just going to be the sound of the spin cycle.
Don't worry. You just cut yourself out there. I'll see if I can find anything to chat about.
No, talk about the game, dude.
Oh, okay,
and
fair
look,
enough.
you've missed the double skulls. You've missed the knockdown. You know, Thomas T
was
didn't
there.
palm.
I was
It
there.
could be anything.
It could be, but he did burn a re-roll, if you noticed.
I did, because he rolled a double skulls.
Will you just shut up and stay shut up? God, it sounds like a drill going off.
The comedy duo.
It does, doesn't it, Overlord? It's ridiculous. Anyway, any money made tonight will be going to the Buy Hellboy a New Washing Machine from the Curry's Go Greener range.
It's slowing down. It's slowing down.
That's the pace of this game. And
Yes.
he's just going in at the witch. He's going in there at the line person with the. He's got the push. Of course, the frenzy follow-up meaning he's going to get the second push, and he's got him down.
He'll pile this on even without an armor break, I think.
Yep. First guard, if he gets it, it's good. Oh!
That's
Apo or no
another
Apo? Apo or no Apo?
Apo, badly hurt Apo.
Oh boy, straight in with the Apo.
If it hadn't been badly hurt, no. Yep, there we go. Good man, Thomas T. Yeah, to be fair, it is all Andy's fault that the washing machine cycle has not fitted.
If he'd been on time, we would have been okay.
Or if he hadn't won, if he hadn't been 2-0 up on those chorfs with the Skaven.
Oh no, that was. I must admit,
it's not his only guard, Marsden. The Blitz has got guard.
So he's just forming a line. I never like this because then they'll get by, and then he does that. It's oh god, we're doing it again, aren't we?
I mean, it's important for Andy that Apo has gone early, right? Because now you can target. Yeah, you can target those positionals. If you get a pop at that witch, the leaping witch that Thomas T will be keeping out the way. Sorry, Baz.
He's going all in, basically. And, Andy, as he says, you can't go half in. Oh, Edek, you're all right, mate. You can't go half in. You got to go all in,
Yep.
But, Would you risk the edges here as Thomas T? What's Thomas T's options then, Hellboy? It's a push down one side or t'other, or it's a drawback, isn't it? It's an unenforced Dacker. Withdrawn offense. Whatever title you wish. He's going for the push option by the looks of him. Still a lot of dodges.
I don't think you need the early score.
I see that Duthan, the ladies of the Dark Elf team, have name tags on, so they can tell which witch is which. See what it? Sorry, Hellboy, did I just take your halftime gag?
No, not at all, mate. No, I was at a wedding. I was at a wedding on the weekend, and I'm going to tell a joke that the father of the bride told during his speech.
Oh dear. I've been reading books this weekend. I read a book on Stockholm Syndrome. I didn't like it at first, but then at the end, it's great. See, look, laughter, Hellboy, when you tell a joke. You see that? Well, you probably haven't ever seen that. But what that is a reaction from people, you know, in terms of what something you've said. Well, it's a push.
It's going to leave the
Gun
witch
down,
based.
gun down. It's a 2+ dodge out, but it's against tackle. No,
He's pommed.
it's down. It's pommed. It's just a stun. Would you now? Someone asked earlier in chat. I can't remember who it was, but now you've got the opportunity. Do you foul the witch?
I think with the Apo gone, it becomes a really interesting one. I'm more eyeing up, can we hit the better witch?
Hang on, you're calling you not the Pylioni witch?
No,
Well, there's still
no.
armor 9, aren't they? You know, even with the armor 8 with the mighty blow, whatever you want to say it.
Witches are armor 7 though. Oh.
No, I meant her piling on. I'm just.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. The
You
pylon.
deem the ball sacker as dangerous. I deal the killer as dangerous.
Yeah,
you know. Yeah, but as you know, then they could be chain pushed. Yes, thank you. Someone else. Thank you, Max. See, I'm on the same wavelength as Max. That's what we're.
I don't think sidestep works on the floor now.
No, you have to be standing, don't you? Because stand firm don't work on the floor either. Oh, an interesting turn coming up here, Hellboy. A real thinker.
If only my bloody washing machine would shut up.
Again, I mean, that early reroll with the double skull as well is obviously, I think, promoting Andy to play a lot of the all-in style because the dodges are all 2+s with no rerolls, basically.
Yeah. PC said earlier, you know.
Oh, did he? Did I miss it?
No, well, he said earlier about dwarves wanting to, you know, it's the old show a bit of leg. Let's see if they can do. You've got to be a bit risky to get something from this, and maybe basing up, forcing those 2+ dodges is the way to do it. Exploit the guard advantage. Now, you know, Dark Elves with 2 guard is brilliant. Dark Elves with 1 guard versus all of this, not so good. And given the fact you've removed one of the guard, that's, you know, it does open up this kind of play style, doesn't it? Dizzy, I could pause it, but it's also only 10 minutes away from finishing, so...
No GFIs, no GFIs, don't do GFIs, Andy, do not do GFIs. It's really nice getting down. Is that leaving the right-hand side too open?
Yeah, it's a bit exposed, isn't it?
He's not going down. Do not use a reroll, or it would be my advice.
Yeah, with the snow as well, the blizzard making the GFIs a 3+, of course, rather than the standard 2+, leaving that big gap. You know, you've got the strength 4 holding the centre of the field, but yeah, it is. There is a little gap there coming that side there, isn't there, dude?
Santa, does your washing machine have one of them things where if you forgot to put a t-shirt in, you can open a bit at the front and slot it in last minute? Just wondered, because I always think they look quite cool. Yeah, because it's only short passes only, isn't it, as well? I know there's still 6 squares, and I know that's only on a 2 with the edge 5 dudes, but the long game is not there. Well, you can't help but fail to notice it, Corn Knight, that there's one stand firm door. Well, he's not going that way, is he? Yeah, come on, Santa. Yes. Sorry, Missy.
the co-host, the washing machine.
I'll tell you what, folks, you'll be more grateful of that washing machine when it's the Hellboy halftime report. No, Dudorino, my memory isn't gone yet. Oh, okay. What? Oh, right. He hasn't got a door thing, so because he's saying his memory's so good. I just think it sounds, you hear of these things, these new modern features.
Marsden, it's not my fault. I moved to a place now where, oh my God,
He's going for a pass. He's setting up for a pass. There's no point doing the GFI, is there? Because it's an edge 5, so it's a 2+ or a 2+. This is, again, if he does pull this off, isn't this one of them, could he be coming too forward too quickly? Because it looks like with the Witch Elf down there, the obviously other, big power, the other players going down there. Again, just a stun.
Piling on with the armor break.
He's injured.
It's an Apo.
Power Apo. You agree with that, Power Apo?
I don't dislike it as dwarves.
Should have fouled her when she was on the ground. Oh, he's fluffed the throw. Second reroll. He's down to 1 left in the tank. Oh, has he got enough to get this safe? Is that Blitzer still dodging away from tackle? This is where Blood Bowl's going to be cruel, and it makes him roll a 1 here on this dodge. Oh, sorry. Thomas T. Really, the Troll Slayer? Where's the runner? The runner's on the ground. He ain't going to get there. And now he's based as well.
Yeah, and he's got a big decision to make here, hasn't he? He's been left the Surf on the Agility 5 Movement 8.
With no Apo.
And the foul on the Witch Elf could just concede the score and just go for damage. Not saying it's right or wrong, just saying that that's an option that Thomas T has deliberately left on.
It's a free turn. Could be a free half game.
I think I would be. I think I agree, Corner. I think I would take the surf in this case.
Well, it depends how you're going to do this. If you are giving up completely on the score, it doesn't matter. But if not, you've got to bring some people like to the centre of the field so they don't do the old switcheroo. Exactly, Volk. Vilainic, it does look like he's only plus move, so in fairness then, he's one turning piece.
Oh, that's very funny.
He's down. This would be a big piece to remove, wouldn't it?
Could be huge.
Nah, he's fine. But obviously he's not surfing the dude because that was the blitz. Ooh, but, well, no, because there's no one to foul it. It's a very interesting game, and Badge versus Dwarf.
You all right? You sound like you were dying there.
No, just coughing.
Indeed, it has. It's the cleanest commentary from me. Yeah, we cleaned up our act. Ha ha ha.
Right, what can Thomas do? There's now a lot of dwarfs in between his advance guard and the elves. Do you think he's in a situation where he has to score this turn, Hellboy?
No, I think you can. I think you can get away with it. Andy leaving that blitzer free up the top with no tag on. Yeah, I wasn't because that's he's movement 8. I think Andy's kind of forgotten maybe that's that. It's look how much of the pitch he can cover.
Yeah, he can come. Yeah. Good.
There we go. You see. Look at that. 8 minutes to 8 minutes till the match was due to start. The washing machine is now going to spin slowly 4 or 5 times, come to a stop, give a little beep, and there we go. Silence, and Hellboy can talk freely again. Oh, purple chest. Oh, scathing commentary. Scathing words. Me and Duderino have found we found a formula, and we will stick to it.
Is this a tournament that everybody is this high level just joined? Right, Donguism. This is the playoffs. So what happens is for 7 weeks you play teams in this ladder format, and then the top teams of the ladder go through to the playoffs. And we're in round 3 of the playoffs now. So if the teams haven't been killed off by now, they are pretty high at 2,000 TV each.
And you tend to get a good quality of coaches. And also, Vilainic,
And
that was
Andy.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, the snakes.
Oh, here we go, another one of these situations.
It's again and again, but also the ball is now on a lineman that's not got block. Naked lineman. I'm seeing a repeat from last week with Eliod. There we go. The washing machine's giving me 3 little beeps. All done.
Okay, folks.
Oh,
everybody, calm down. Calm
He's
down.
back.
The washing machine is over.
There we go. We've
what-
sorted that one out. There we go. Yeah. If you hear the sound of a helicopter coming over, it's the police, not the washing machine again.
I'm never one to criticise this, but couldn't the turn ordering have been a little
Agreed.
bit better there?
Agreed. Could have been.
I'm not. You know me. I'm not a good enough player to call anybody really UK national champion season 39. But you know, it's. I just feel that could have been done better. Right. So are you
Wait a
hitting
minute. Wait
with
a
the
minute.
strength 4?
Wait a minute. Volcaggio says he sees dice on the ball. I'm not sure. A completely open ball carrier? I can't see it. I actually can't see it because we're not focused on where the ball carrier is at the moment. But,
Fog's a good lad. I'm glad he picks these things up.
yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Well,
okay. So Andy doing as we said, he's making this turn ordering so that if the ball scatters off the pitch for some reason, if he goes with the Slayer, for example, it scatters off the pitch. Or I think he will go with the runner though, because then
he's going to go with because otherwise you've got to put the runner down there.
You could go with the strip. Could you go with the strip ball? Oh no, it's a GFI with the strip ball.
No, not in this weather.
Oh, what a shame. Yeah.
You got to go with the runner and hope it's in a bounce. He can either A, pick it up or B, defend it.
Yep. No, this is really good from Andy. Really showing this is where
I would move all my dwarfs though, just in case you did do the thing you said and it bounced out.
Yeah.
Hang on, you can't move him either because you don't know where it's going to end up.
Unless Andy's going to deliberately keep it on field.
Well, yeah, but I still don't think you can. Even then, it's going to be one dwarf versus an Edge 2 player.
Nick Coles. I don't know.
Nicky Coles. He's raiding with 54. He's
Nick Kickles.
Got him down. He's got him down.
Oof, lovely.
Yeah, just drop him on the spot.
Boom.
Sympathetic bounce. Oh, straight in his hands.
Oh, amazing. Easy. And then
what do you do? The cage.
do you just put it next to the witch and foul with the Slayer?
No, I don't think you can foul with a Slayer. I think you just walk into this ready-made cage and close the back of it with the Slayer.
Shut the back door.
Oh no! It's the double one again.
I know. Again. Last week we had Eliod's Goblin, and then this week we've got Thomas T's Witch Elf. You know, fortunately, if it had been Eliod playing the Dark Elves, then that Witch Elf would have died right then and there.
He's counting it because that Witch Elf can get round, and it's how do you want to do this? If he steps one over, it's got guard on it. But he can't go one lower because then the witch could surf it. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's still 2 GFIs in the snow, though, for the witch to get round and some dodges.
Oh, and a cheeky little one dice power. 1 second to go. God, that's tilt-inducing, isn't it?
It would have been if it died at that point. It would have been if it died, yeah. Okay, so, you know, the Dwarfs have got a long way to go if they think they're going to counter-score, especially since most of the support players cannot move that fast.
Exactly. And when you say they've got a long way to go, it's a literal long distance with the blizzard, meaning that Thomas T can actually just throw bodies in the way if he has to just force them to roll those GFIs, because you've gone from the reliability of the 2+ into that quite a considerable drop in percentage chance of succeeding the 3+ with reroll.
So with that in mind, is your best strategy? I mean, Thomas T's just got to try to get the ball back and score here, basically. You know, he's got to throw some balls to the wall. But if you're Andy, maybe your best option here is to put it in the meat cube and keep it there.
Yeah, keep pushing forward, do some damage. Also, hello, Demi.
Oh,
Demi.
Can you say you're excited to meet Dimmy in the flesh at the UKTC next year? Oh, okay, fair enough. Right.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No, I understand.
I'm looking forward to seeing James Jenks again.
I'm looking forward to seeing James Jenks.
Oh yeah, cauliflower's cakes. Oh yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you're right. Cauliflower
Yeah,
is
there we
popping
go.
in with their cakes because cauliflower's in the place where the UKTC is. So I am looking forward to that. And I think I get to see Dizzy as well, where Dizzy's there.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna be a regular stream fest of people there. Oh, the leaping
Leaping
witch.
in. Red dice,
Oh, sure hands though will prevent the strip
strip
ball.
ball in.
Close
Seabroads is
though.
coming. Yes, no. Seabroads and Hargrim are coming over. The Great Danes.
The Great Danes. Oh, into the triple red dice. Oh, so close, so close.
You take
Well,
the push.
Dimmy, you've got to get to the top tables before you can play me. So,
Oh, dear.
you know, I'm not
Oh,
saying
yeah.
I'm not saying you wouldn't beat me. I'm just saying you've got to get to the top tables first, haven't you? So,
Purple Chest, when I do fall out with Dimmy in the next 4 months, will you be my first reserve to come and play? Because, you know, I'll be honest, if Dimmy or that pikey git Hancock gives me any lip, then they're out and I'll take you instead. I hope that's all right, mate.
yeah, look at this witch surf coming up, isn't it? That witch is not
That
safe.
witch is off. Yeah, it's coming. Is in Team Fumble or not there? Oh, well, fair enough. Then. You won't be there then, will you?
Oh dear, it's disintegrated. Oh, bring back my washing machine. I might just turn it on again. Let's get another load on. Right, I think, yeah, Thomas T is now in a really sticky situation. He might not be, Thomas T might not be 1-0 down at the end of the half, but he might be a lot of elves down.
He's got to surf that witch, hasn't he? Surely.
Oh, now Thomas T's not moved it. Yes, that witch is getting surfed.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about the.
Can we just take the quick
rest
straw poll? What is it? 1 if you think Andy will surf the witch.
Juggernaut will turn it into a push, so it doesn't matter.
1. Lehman Russ is in. Andy's in. 1. I expect to see a page of ones before we move on to anything else. So Polar Mouse is saying no. Yeah,
I think Polar Mouse didn't understand the question.
Yeah. But you still got to pin this lineman in before you do anything. Turn ordering is still a thing, and you can't get the other surf because that one's sidestep. Pole made. Would you surf the witch? It's better be a quick pole. There's the first push. Double skulls are off. There's the second push.
And
It's a KO. He has got a babe. He has got a babe. Let's remember that.
But probably will only get one go at it for the second half, though.
I hope Andy isn't thinking of closing all in on this, or thinking he's going to surf it somehow.
I hate to say it. I think the thought has crossed his mind, but I also back Andy to say no. It's not I think Andy probably wants to score still. You could go all in here to try and surf that, couldn't you? I think it is.
If you were looking at this from Andy's offensive drive, you would say that's a long way to go for the Dwarfs, and there is 7 unbased Dark Elves there. 8 if you include the one behind us lying on the floor with 3 squares of movement. If you are hitting this thing, you got to hit it, get it down, and use everybody else in the cage.
Nah, he's just going to hit. He's just going to hit with someone else, try and free up the players to then make a nice secure cage. Oh, there we go.
Or just roll powers on them.
2 out of 3 ain't bad, is it?
No, as Meatloaf once said. Now cage.
Yeah, just cage up. I mean, you want Thomas T to be.
No, look at this. I mean, you can barely get there with the runner, which means for 2 turns, this guy's going to be completely exposed. And this team with the Edge 5 could easily get the ball and flip it back down using his last re-roll on. And like, what would only be a 2+2+2+? Yeah, thank you. Big cage time, isn't it? Big cage. It is. In the city disco, the whistles do and everybody's talking.
And Hellboy's washing machine is turning.
That's it. Look, good cage.
Yeah. But yeah, you kind of
Actually,
want to.
you don't really need the Wenger bus because the dude
No,
carrying
you've
the
got-
ball is strength 4, and
Yeah.
everybody's going to have guard on the corners except
Yeah,
that
and
back
you've
one
and
where
you've
he's
got
just moved that wrestle.
and you've got the
Yeah, it is the opponent's drive L plate game. Thomas T rolled some double ones on the Witch Elf, which was kind of brutal, and obviously has really put a swing on the complexion of the game. The benefit is it's Blizzard, which means they're not going to get back up there.
very funny from Marsden there.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I like
Marsden can be quite funny.
Andy's quite right. I must admit, there are
Yeah.
two types of people in the world. People who open a pack of biscuits, put 3 on a plate, close the pack of biscuits, put the biscuits back in the cupboard and walk and sit down and eat the 3 biscuits. And then there's those that just rip the packet open and you know you ain't stopping until they're done. I'm in the second camp.
I have a confession to make, Duderino. Whilst the washing machine was running and stuff, I walked off, got some biscuits and some milk, came and had those as a little after dinner
I like that.
snack. I had 12 Maryland cookies.
Well, see, there you go. That's what you do. Them Maryland cookies, them standard packs are definitely a 1-serving thing. It's ridiculous. It's like Jaffa cakes.
Oh,
and I've noticed recently they've gone from a pack of 12 to a pack of 10, and that's getting on my tits.
Do you remember the packs of 15 that came in the tube that you could pop the top off?
Yeah.
Like that. And
I know it's like the yard-long Jaffa cakes that they did at Christmas, which was but a pack of Jaffa cakes of that size is a single-serving dish.
It is. Yeah. The washing machine covers my my biscuit temptations.
He could do a little dodge foul here, couldn't he? It'd be good for Andy. A bit shit for Thomas T.
Well,
sorry,
yeah.
we've been biased again. Oh God!
I'm biased commentary, Duderino. I'm biased.
BBC.
To be honest with you, Duderino, I'm enjoying this match because it's 2 races that we enjoy. It's 2 good teams, even team value, and you've got Thomas T, who, as we said earlier in the little introduction and stuff, is really a Dark Elf specialist. He's faced these kind of problems before. I
like what he's done. The dwarf cage is penned in, but it's going to be hard for him with only 1 reroll and pretty much a guarded cage, to get in.
I think Andy goes for damage. L Plate's asking the question. I think Andy just goes for damage here. I think you actually run the risk of maybe losing the ball trying to score. So the distance is so far. The only thing you might consider is, could you set up a shuttle for turn 8? So send one of those Longbeards forward now to be the scoring threat on.
He's on. He has to be on max move to be the scoring threat on turn 8 from here now.
To be honest with you, Epic Bubble, a $5 is way more than I've ever seen come out of Andy's pocket for paying for the commentary. So
best way to get a drink out of Andy: stick your fingers down his throat. Right. Anyway, but he's following on. No damage. That could have been big.
Yeah.
It has given a bit of movement up that side, but do you want to stand that close to the edge with the Witch Elf there? And I don't think he's got a step. Ooh. Who's getting in front of him? That's surfable.
Yeah, but Rick's nice. That was a Volcaggio's comment, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I worked for Rick. Rick's lovely, isn't he?
I know we missed out on a good gig there, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Why? I know. What are we doing being real life friends with Andy when we could have been real life friends with Brick?
Rick, I'm going to have to go to water bowl just to meet you.
I think Andy's only real scoring option is to set up a little chain. So you do the handoff to someone, and then you do the pass, or you do the pass and then you do the handoff to a Longbeard who can then score.
He's just trying to count it out to see what that guy can do, and he can make it from there, but he's just not going to have any support for the last turns.
Santa. They were both badly hurt. Both appos were used on badly hurt. Thomas T used it on his. Ooh, that's leaving the cage a little bit open, isn't it? Someone hasn't done his counting properly.
It's which I think the Troll Slayer's vulnerable here. Maybe see if he can get across. How are we doing? Would you risk the go for it here? 1 in 9. Well, 3 turns, 3 rerolls.
Yeah, I guess if it's your last. Well, but Andy hasn't moved the scoring thread, so I would have said yes, but he hadn't moved that guy.
And he's now not moving the scoring threat. It's not doing it. So the only scoring threat is oh shoot, dude, have you just noticed Andy's runners move 7?
Yes, I know he's moved 7.
Okay. It just gives him a little bit more leeway.
I'm still thinking that you send the Longbeard forward anyway.
Well, he ends now.
Yeah, I know, but yeah. Yeah, Dimmy. So Andy, I agree. I think Andy was one of the favourites really for the last Chalice, and this season, Crucifer's team looks pretty nasty, but Andy's team also looks pretty nasty. So yeah, I'd say.
So if you're Thomas, now you know Andy's going for the score.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay.
Back?
Okay, I mean, let's say this, right? So Andy's not necessarily going for the score, but he said, if you don't do something about it, I will score. So yes, you have to throw things in the way now, don't you? No worries, Santa. No worries,
And again, though, in this method of doing this, it's the best way because, as long as you're moving forward, you're going further away from where the Dark Elves need to ultimately get the ball.
Yeah.
And you're adding complexity to any recovery.
John Funter in the yeah, exactly. Pageant of Inertia stole the exact phrase I was going to say. I was going to use.
Yeah.
I was going to say, does the Pope shit in the woods? But Yep.
Zacharias, hello, mate.
Hello there.
Is that the piling on one? Yeah, here he goes.
Yep.
No, I don't imagine you'd use that now.
No, I think you need it to be something to hit someone later on in the next. That's all right. Pageant of Inertia. Great minds think alike and all that.
And in this occasion, so do yours.
I'm so funny. Oh boy, don't give up the day job and be a comedian. Oh boy, do you know what laughter looks like?
Fuck off, Spider-Man.
Oh, dear me. Right, so Andy does have the 2 turns. I mean, really, we can only say that this half has definitely gone Andy's way. Aside from the Apo being used, which Andy chose to use on the stand firm, and I think Andy chose that because of the 1-turn threat.
Ooh, last reroll for Thomas T. If you're using this, you're giving up on your score almost because look, that's nice. Interesting. That is interesting.
He's trusting in the sidestepper. He's trusting in the sidestepper to do the work.
He could get through without the sidestepper. You just push that Longbeard for. Anyway, we'll let them sort that out.
Oh yeah, there's a whacking great hole there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what.
It's all right, mate.
I'm like, oh, we got to get through that gap.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
that elf lying on the floor is really in the way of everything. Of course.
That's that's what I was saying. He's going to run out of support players, but this is the situation of Thomas T only has this next turn to score.
Yeah.
Does he actually have anybody in scoring range?
I don't think he does now.
No, he doesn't. So he's definitely not storing. So now Andy can go balls to the wall on,
Yeah.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. He needs 2 GFIs and then 2 more anyway. So he might as well just go for it, then.
Oh, got to go for it, has he? Oh. I guess you just, yeah. Whichever, it doesn't matter what, as long as you've got to take some GFIs anyway, haven't you? So you might as well just take.
The only thing is about leaving your strength 4 dude out on his own is the piling on witch.
Yeah, exactly. With the Apo gone as well. Let's not forget, and also you don't want to fall over and have to roll the armor, and end up killing yourself on an action that maybe you didn't have to do.
Well, again, we're in that situation. Really, if he's doing this first and it fails, he might not be scoring because he might not get through. Big decision. This
it's going to be
one dice. Isn't this into a 1 dice?
No, it's not. It's not the frenzy one.
Ooh.
Mars on fire tonight, making a little joke there about not needing to rush into things.
Are they called rushes now?
That's what they're called now? Rushes, yes.
I know. It's, Jesus, do you reckon that was like 2 days in their marketing meeting trying to work that out? I can't see. It's still... Well, now he's got no reroll for the runner's GFIs.
Yeah.
Would you still do it?
I think not. I think I'd go for some damage, but... If you're going to do one, you've got to do both, haven't you? So just stack them up if you're going to do it. Langsam there's ein Brü. Yeah, it's an odd way. It's a change for change's sake, isn't it? The change of a name.
Okay, is he? Oh no, it's not.
So yeah,
right.
That Longbeard's not in range, is he?
No. Right, so no one's scoring this half. It's just a question of who it's what.
Yeah, that lineman needs 2 pushes to get into range. I don't think Thomas T can do that and sack because you can't generate the fill those 2 squares. Push into there. You fill those 2 squares. Yeah, no, you can't do it.
Is someone predicting out a payout there? Has that happened?
Bonk.
No damage.
No damage. So big KO roll coming up for Thomas T with the Babe, of course. So he's got the 3+ rather than the 4+. But it's for a witch. It's for one of the positionals.
Only one shot at it though.
Yep, and he will be on 11. It will be 11v11 for the second half.
Oh, and speaking of the second half, with it not having the usual turnover, I think it's now probably time that we, with just a few hits coming in here, we hand over and have the Hellboy halftime report.
No problem, Duderino. Enjoy your fag.
See you in a bit.
No worries. So, I was at a wedding on the weekend. Mrs. H's cousin got married. And the father of the bride was an absolute legend. His speech took about 25 minutes. It was a slog, but it was peppered with puns, and I enjoyed myself enormously. So we're going to bring out one of these ones, which he told. Oh, as the reroll comes in, and the joke was, "Why can't owls make love in the rain? It's too wet to woo." Brilliant. It was a good wedding. Too wet to woo. No problem, guys. I'll do it for the fans. I'll do it for the fans. Oh. Oh, it's a classic though, isn't it, Santa? It's a classic.
Is he trying to surf?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you hear my? Did you hear my?
No, I
joke?
didn't. I just got back, thankfully.
Ah, right.
No, don't put him in there. You're blocking it.
No, he's gonna put. He's gonna push.
Who's he pushing?
You push the Agi
I
one.
can just see the Agi one standing up. I thought it was the witch.
No worries. Oh, we might greed it for the POW. Yeah.
No damage. Oh no, he's injured.
Oh, you
And
had
he
to
ain't
say
coming
it.
back. He ain't coming back.
If Thomas T makes it through this game, he will be back in the next round. But
Yeah.
that's a massive loss, and we could be down 2 positionals. This is the biggest 3+ roll.
Well,
Oh, and Andy's decided
He's
to
gone
go
for
for
a
a
piss.
toilet break. Well done. Talk amongst yourselves, guys.
Copy shit in the middle of the match.
Yeah, talk about yourselves.
That was quite a big piece to lose, Overlord, weren't it?
That was, losing a guard is just huge. No, it's not his only guard because remember he appoed
the
a
other one,
badly
yeah.
hurt guard.
So hang on, Thomas T. What's he got on the sidelines? I know we can't.
He's
see.
on 10. He's on 10 at the moment. He's got the naked lineman and the guard block lineman.
So if that doesn't,
if it doesn't come back, it's 10v11 for the second half in favour of Andy. You know, Andy will really need the weather change. You know, I
would appreciate that.
I don't think it's not just a. I'm not just saying, oh, dwarves are slow or whatever. No, the way Andy plays, he doesn't go forward enough with these slow teams. You know, it's my one real criticism of Andy's play with the Orcs.
And I think
last season.
Yeah, I think also he's got to quietly not all be all mans on the LOS because anything can happen and you need kind of layers here because these, you know, they're not the quickest elves, but they're damn sure quicker than you.
Yep. Well, so the question really is what happens if we go into at the end of regulation? Oh, it's a 2 on the KO. Oh, it's a 2 on the KO roll.
They're capped at 10. They're capped at 10.
10v11 with 3 LOS hits coming, and you know Andy's going to engineer some piling on in that.
We need another prediction from the prediction people, please.
Yeah. Right, so the at the end of regulation time, at the end of the 16 turns, if we're still on a 0-0, we'll then go into overtime, which is another 8 turns. We do the kickoff again, but you retain your rerolls for that you haven't used in the second half, and then if it's still a tie at the end of that, we go into kicks. And Duderina, how do we? What happens in kicks?
I don't know, mate.
Damn! I was hoping you were going to. I was hoping you were going
You
to do
know,
it.
people come here just for you to hear you say the
I
words.
know, but
It's,
some
I'll
people,
be honest, it's better than the fact that when you used to have to do the Sky Blue Monty meme live.
That's
I
true.
mean,
Yeah,
at least
that's
this is
true.
one word. That
At
was a
least
good
it is.
30 seconds you
Yeah,
had to do.
it is a. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
good point. It's a good
it's
point.
not
Yeah,
escaped us that passion. That I
yeah,
was just about to mention that there seems to be a boat in play. If
yeah.
anybody knows how to play around the boat, surely it's Andy.
Right. Anyway, you go to kicks, which is a D6 roll. In this current alliteration of the rules, it is a D6 roll plus
It's
your
gonna
re-rolls every bloody week, plus your re-rolls, and that's why when I talk about saving your re-rolls, I talk about kick equity. Kick equity. Right. Enough of that. Enough of that. Sky Blue Monty is doing.
Australia.
Yeah, he's in Australia, but he's also doing a lot of different games. So you might not see him pop up on the Blood Bowl if you're not following him. You
And why not?
yeah, why aren't you following him? But also he does a lot of variety stuff. He plays a bit of Dead by Daylight. He's done a bit of Storybook Brawl. He's trying some other new games that Cyanide have been putting out and stuff. It's good. Yeah, Hell Dude casting bingo. Yeah, that could be
Yeah.
that could be some merchandise right there. Just saying. Do you think we could charge for it? If I've got a laminator at work.
How can we charge when we we
We've
earn
got
nothing
to.
as it
Well,
is?
we've got to.
Gotta fill the coffers somehow.
We've got to get the money somehow, dude. Arena.
Yeah, Dwarf's driving me down for 8 turns before scoring. That's what Thomas T's predicted. But
Ooh,
look,
that
that's
kick.
a big kick.
That is a.
This is why I said layered,
deep
because you can end up in trouble here right from the start.
Oh!
Both teams get a re-roll.
Oh, that's good.
I
For
tell
kick
you,
equity.
got to have some people back now. You've got to layer this, otherwise the Dwarfs could leave themselves very exposed.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Every time we hear Hellboy say equity, eat a biscuit. Yep. Or in Duderino's case, a packet of biscuits. No, don't worry. Right, so Andy now dropping back. This is the classic problem that you've got when you're facing elves, as something like dwarves or Khemri, those even chaos, even when you've got a 3+. Oh, that's a good result for the piling on, not having to follow up if he wants to do it. Yep,
It's not doing it. It's not doing it. And I think that's right. And I'm also
he's
not
gonna
100% sure there's a blitz here in this round.
Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Is he going to follow with this? No, he's going to stay in angle to get the push away if it goes wrong. Oh no.
Maybe he'll push his own lineman back and give him another person to run backwards.
That might be the way to do it, yeah. Maybe Andy is going to blitz, Maybe he's going to blitz with the Slayer himself, actually, to reposition to drop back. That might be that was something we saw Jimmy Fantastic do in the blitz pit, and then against Andy as well was a lot of blitzing in the BBSL the other week. We saw a bit of blitzing and to maneuver players on the LOS, so you're declining the additional hit in exchange for the repositioning.
He's putting some dwarfs out there with guard. Obviously, we do have the guard lineman back that he could make a difference, but this is stand firm on the edge, so he definitely ain't being blitzed.
Yep.
Or shifted. But that could be shifted.
Yep.
Oh, you called it.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not just a monkey that can be taunted from afar, dude. I know things.
But where I put him, though. Okay. What do I know? And I mean, I really don't.
I mean, I don't know, dude. You've got very limited dwarf experience, really. Undefeated at Cake Bowl, finishing 4th, but that's about it.
It's on par with that time you drew with Pod 3. See, I said that could happen.
That can happen.
Elves get through this middle bit and set up in that gap there, and then it could be game on again.
Me at UKTC, Dimmy? Or dude at UKTC?
Oh, I'll probably be Dark Elves.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Dark Elves.
Yeah, I'd imagine Dark Elves are a good shout for you at UKTC.
We've got to have an argument between James Jenks and Hancock on who's playing Kembury. I'm terrible on Dwarf in CCL.
I won't be playing Wood Elves now.
Where is Eurobowl 2022 Malta?
Yeah, Malta, yeah. Yeah, they're trying to finalise the rule set at the moment. It's very complicated. It's very difficult, I think. I think it's a hard one to call. The star players have really shafted the NAF format because you've got to make so much
They want to sell
allowance
figures
for
though, so that's why they're making them good, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Don't get me wrong. Games Workshop.
Oh, we get the market employed, but again, it's not helping the balance that we're.
Yeah.
You know, you were supposed to be the chosen one and bring balance to the force. But
exactly.
I mean, considering the ball's on the ground here, there's a lot of Dark Elves coming forward.
Yeah. Kalen, I think I'm going to be on the One World, One Blood Bowl at some point in November. I'll probably talk about it then.
I'm waiting for my invite.
Oh, well, if PC's around.
No, I haven't heard from him yet. I thought I'd be on the first couple of shows, but no, obviously not. We'll still wait. Fucking Thor was on there. Did you see Thor? Oh.
Yes, of course.
Just
That's
a
where it
stun.
is.
It was good to see Thor. Glad he's over there. Right?
Yeah, Thor was in a good place, yeah. Yep, of course, we'll do a little bit of promoting. One World, One Blood Bowl.
Got to be running some dwarfs back again. Because
you have
you
to.
drop this again, you're in trouble.
Yeah. You got an 11% failure state here. Just while we're on the subject of One World, One Blood Bowl, if you haven't caught it, do go check it out. It's a little project started by Purple Chest, but all areas of Blood Bowl are tapped into. There's a tabletop, there's painting, there's coaches you recognise, coaches you won't. And it's a kind of like a podcast format where Blood Bowl coaches just get together, talk about what's going on in their world of Blood Bowl, and it's really about inclusivity amongst all the different areas. And episodes 1 and 2 are available on Purple Chest's YouTube channel, and there's also available on all good podcast areas. And Andy was on the first one, and I think Andy might even be on this evening's one as well, which is why the game is probably a bit better that it started a little earlier today. Episode 3 will be tonight over on Purple Chest's Twitch channel. So do give it a listen.
Chest, if you are still here, drop a link so everybody's got it, please. Or someone do that thing where it brings up Purple Chest.
Yeah. Oh, and Duderino James Jenks is.
I did see James Jenks was here,
and he does point out that Andy is in the Chalice every week. Who did he think he is? Duderino.
Yeah,
exactly.
You put these runs together, one run.
Yeah, exactly. One run, but that's all it takes, Duderino.
It's like the run may be temporary, but the glory lasts forever.
Indeed, that reminds me. I cracked Forrest Gump's password the other day for his email account. It was OneForest1.
Oh God, Jesus, help me! I'm sorry, Hellboy.
You're not. I'm not stuck in here with you, Duderino.
You're stuck in
a room. Yeah.
I'd rather be with Rorschach.
Oh, there we go.
I was just debating whether the timeout overlord for that comment.
Right. So Andy,
let's get back. I still think they've got to get more back.
Yeah,
Andy's Slayer.
Yeah, he's going to push his own.
Yeah,
Slayer.
He is.
Yeah. Oh, it's a KO.
Don't you? Just the players. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, tackle doing a thing there.
Tackle. This could be big.
Oh, it's
It's
massive.
another one. It's another
Absolutely
one.
massive.
We're getting near critical health here.
Yeah, that the as Deuterino says, the critical elf being the
Yeah, he's going to pick it up with the. He's
yeah,
gone for the easier pickup.
yep.
He's got the extra reroll and he needs it 'cause it's a one. Another one here could be disastrous. Oh, it's the double one. Oh, for fuck.
Oh my god, who's a lucky Andy, for goodness sake.
All right, he is explosed, but it will take dodges on his part.
This is
Part.
this is literally a replay of last
Trust me,
week, isn't
I'm
it?
a
With
professional.
Heliod, we're just watching elves instead of orcs. This is literally what happened last week. Andy fails something but catches it anyway.
But he can be hit. He can be hit here. I mean, it might be for one dice, it might be for two, depending how many 2+ dodges without a reroll he wants to make.
So we're not out of the.
Someone did a prediction because since Thomas used a reroll first. There we go. Someone played out and someone put another one in. Will there be a winner? Will it be overtime? Surely that's the next one, isn't it?
Yeah. Overtime or not is probably a good one, because right now Thomas T has a chance. It may not be the biggest chance.
And straight away, you'll have to reroll.
You have to.
You have to. Don't put on that, for Christ's sake.
You can't not.
Right, but now, so you got one more dodge for one dice. Can that lineman even make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can, but then you blitz him with the witch, and it's a push situation. My God, there's a lot of permutations to take here.
He's going to go into an uphill.
Yeah, that's it. It's
with a GFI.
2 against, and the reroll's gone. She's down. She's not hurt.
Not hurt.
Oh, Jesus Christ! But again, he's got to get these people off the ball, form a square.
Yeah. The other thing is to remember is, of course, the witch has jump up, so that Andy, even if Andy gets clear of some of them, that witch is movement 7, so you can go the same distance as where the blitzer is. They can pair up.
Again, I just think you get everybody back.
A handoff pistachio is a.
That's a nice call.
That's definitely an option, isn't it? Thomas T just pointing out that the runner has caught the ball for the second time. Yeah, I like that handoff. Yeah, I like that handoff.
But you've got to bring some back just in case you double one again, because this is crucial.
Yeah, and the other thing is, if you do hand off to the blitzer, it's only movement 5, whereas you're on the runner, you've got movement 7, and those 2 additional squares make a hell of a lot of difference when you're Andy. No, I won't move my ball carrier the full amount of squares forward every turn, Davo.
I was going to say you use the runner to make a box and hit the lineman.
Ah, yeah, do the chain.
Yeah, because then even if you fail, you hit him with the blitzer.
You say you will the chain. Yep.
Thomas T's on 2 rerolls, Andy's on 3. The kick equity favour is in Andy's at the moment. If we do go to overtime, don't let that make a choice in your decision, though, folks.
Yeah.
Hey, Profo.
Yes, cauliflower.
It's a handover. It's a handoff.
Nice.
You got enough dwarfs now to make a cage, really, and you're just kicking around there. And we've not blitzed yet, have we?
Oh, I'm sorry, cauliflower. Just for you. Kick equity.
Right, so let's take stock here. The dwarfs are going to look like they're going to get the ball on their strength 4, edge 5 piece in a cage.
There's a lack of elves all of a sudden, isn't there, Duderino?
And that's what I'm saying.
The way the team has been split, such a lack of elves.
You got 3 down here and 4 or 5 up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's one behind that one.
The thing is, Dizzy, you've always got to know where your next meal's coming from. And at UKTC, if I know cake's coming, that's where the next meal's coming from.
I just sit near James Jenks. There's normally a few crumbs fall off.
And sharing with Dimmy, of course, he'll no doubt be necking cans left, right, and centre. So you'll also get some. Piling on that one into a KO.
Oh, KO again. That's just bodies.
It's numbers.
Off the pitch,
it's numbers.
It is.
Yeah, it's numbers.
Thomas T ain't got much of a to come back at with here, and hopefully, I can't imagine Andy's going to take any big risks here. He's just going to. There's just off. Another one down. Another KO.
Oh,
jeez. Okay, so now. I'm not saying anything about this game. I don't want to say anything bad, but this is the part of the game when we now talk about biscuits. Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
What a turn.
Oh,
what
Thomas, you poor bastard.
What a swing. What a swing.
No, remember about 5 seconds ago I was saying, how many L's has he got? And then 3 were removed in 3 hits.
Exactly. 5. I think it's 5. 5 v11 now.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Well, it's just balls out, isn't it? Yeah, go for it, Thomas. Yeah. Why not, mate? You ain't got no other choice. Use your re-roll. Christ, if Andy was any kind of gent, he wouldn't use tackle there just to give the poor boy a chance.
Oh,
it's in! It's in! Oh!
Close. Oh,
I was going to say it is getting to that stage. I was having a big discussion. I swear I've said this before, but I just would rather eat two-finger Kit Kats than a 4-finger Kit Kat. Because when you're eating a Kit Kat in the traditional trying to bite the chocolate off the sides kind of way, the middle 2 bars of a 4-finger Kit Kat just doesn't give you that ability to play that game as much.
I was lost for a second there, but now I've regained control and I know where we're at in the game. I was like, what the hell's going on? We were talking about Blood Bowl and all of a second we were on to Kit Kats. Then I remembered it was turn 12 and this is the moment when we move over to this. I remembered the formula. I remembered the formula.
I don't think Thomas is going to amount an amazing comeback. So if you really want to talk about the Blood Bowl,
I think the one
just move 4 squares.
The one thing I will say is that Andy needs to target the movement 8.
Yes, just for the 1 turn opportunities.
Because that is the danger one, and as the movement 8 is on his feet at the moment. Yep, we could be seeing the. I'm not going to say. Boo!
Which elf is still there?
Papa Pig.
Being deadly.
Dead on the floor. Not an armor break. What the heck?
It's guard blocking there, really.
How lucky can Thomas T get not receiving an armor break on that turn? Is Thomas T going to throw one more go at it?
Well, what you got to lose, because if it carries on like this, you're out or 1 turning with 5 L's possibly. You know, he has got a babe, so you could think that some of them could come back.
Yeah. Andy's got 2 stand firm, I believe. Or did he level the?
No, because he leveled 1 dwarf, but then he took edge on the blitzer, which would have been a stand firm.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
1 dice. It's come down. Oh no, he ain't. It's the dodge.
No, but the witch has got tackle.
Witch has got tackle. He's injured.
Santa's injured for the 2nd time in the row.
No, badly, he's all right.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, hard
just-
but not completely impossible. And that, as Ziggy points out, is a stand firm. Gone. So the one turn now.
The one turn now has a bit more momentum. Got to be careful they don't outrun your support as dwarfs.
Yep. And he often outruns his support, simply because he never has any.
Again, you're aiming at the movement 9, aren't you? Well, you blitz with the
Yeah.
strength 4 and push
movement,
him into the movement 8. Yeah.
Movement 8, Duderino. Come on, you're a dark elf specialist,
Don't be
Duderino.
so pedantic. Anyway, he gets the second hit this way if it is only a push. Neither of them have got tackle, mind you, so it would be a good feat. But does mean you're basing the Witch Elf again, or not if he moves in there. Oh, okay. Well done, Andy.
Good evening, Legion. This has been a classic, classic Davo Chalice. Oh, and Low Hustler. Wow, been a while. It's been a classic Davo Chalice where he has waited for the opponent to roll the critical double 1 on the turn when they need to protect the ball, and then has removed their team.
You were just waiting to see what injury that was.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping. I was kind of hoping that flashed up as a badly hurt. So.
Lowell Hutzler and Cash, still the best Rebel recappers ever.
Oh, he's gone after the other stand firm. He's wanting to improve his one-turn chance.
He's going to pile on again.
Well, why not? Make it better for the opponent as well.
Just a stun.
Villainic stunned in real life and on the pitch.
So used to see the Wizard. It's weird that I've such two high TV teams. I mean, but you know, the Elf TV really always shoots up quick in Champions Ladder.
Certainly with Dark Elves, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. You look at the team and you think, how is that 1,500?
Yeah, I know. It's such a shame though that really for the good of the tournament, it's a shame that Thomas T's team is out actually because it's such a beautiful team.
It was
I'd like to have seen it go a little bit further.
Oh, just a stun. I think the blizzard hurt Thomas T a bit as well. Is this the foul? Is this the foul?
Could be with the super runner. Well, no, you don't. Just in case. Or do you? Do you risk
you
it?
Foul with the lineman that just ran there.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah,
I would have.
Yeah.
Well, he's stunned. You can get him next turn, I suppose. He's thinking.
Yeah.
With more people there.
Yeah. You get him next turn. Turn 15. Do the just.
He won't re-roll out if he falls, but he didn't fall. So now the witch
goes after the lineman.
gets him.
Nice.
Knocks him down. 2 core knight, but 1's off the pitch now. He's going to pile on, so he ain't going to get hit at the very worst there, but just still the stun.
Yeah, you probably drop the foul now, don't you? Nothing can reach you, so you can bring the Slayer down. Oh, Andy hunting SPP, maybe? Instead. You're not doing a 1 dice blitz, are you, Andy?
Well, it depends.
I mean, it's a GFI to hit him.
I was going to say, surely you take the 2 dice first.
Take that first, then probably take the foul. No, okay.
Okay, what do we know?
Well, you know.
Mind you, a Kaz with this guy will put him in SPP range, leveling range if he gets MVP.
MVP, yeah.
Did he just decline a block? Oh no, he ain't got tackle.
Yeah. And choosing not to re-roll there, saving his re-rolls for the possible overtime format.
Well,
no foul. No foul. He's left a little crack in the door, hasn't he? You know, we might be looking at a very low percentage, but you know, It only takes a little bit. Oh, you can't. Yep.
No,
You
because he
can't.
needs it for the 1 turn.
Yeah.
That's it. Right. Will Andy hit before he scores? Yes.
On the lineman, can he make it
Yeah,
a
he's gonna.
3? Nope, he's going to bang it in.
Wow. Well, I respect that for Thomas T.
Yep. Yep, that's respect for Thomas T's coaching skill with Dark Elves in particular.
Right, so let's have a look. What's he got here? What came back on the KOs?
A few of them.
Couple. What's he? You need a few for.
Yeah, you do.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, that witch didn't come back.
7. I don't think you can do it. And Andy's going to put up really tricky 1-turn defense.
Andy did have 3 stand firm.
Did he have 3 stand firm?
Yeah, he leveled. I thought he'd leveled one last game. I thought he leveled a lineman.
Lineman, yeah, now you can think about it, yeah.
There we go. There we go. Anyway, so
Well,
it was impossible. Now not.
Not likely, unfortunately, but
No,
we will go through it then while there's still a statistical chance. Let's keep the flame alive for Mr. Thomas T. He could be taking this to overtime in one of the most dramatic finishes that you will ever see to a Chalice match.
Indeed. And if he doesn't, then Andy will stick with tradition and be 3-0-0 versus Thomas T with Dwarves versus Dark Elves.
Blizzard was a big part, I think. Unseen as a big part. It made a lot of people's decisions different.
Yeah. Sadly, the movement 8 doesn't have sidestep.
Yeah, Shamba's right. A deep kick here, and it could well be over because obviously a Blizzard, you can only do short passes. You got to have one edge 5 back, I suppose, and the other on the line.
Oh yeah, leap. But the leap's on the other one. The other witch. Oh, you mean the... Oh, no, that's diving tackle, isn't it? On the sidestep.
Yeah.
Dodge sidestep. That's diving tackle, isn't it? Yeah, no, so that won't work. Where's a kick Longbeard?
Yeah, we said Thomas has a babe.
Yep. That witch elf never waking up with a babe, yep. Yeah, sadly Kettle on that. Otherwise, that is a great play. Of course, is just the leap over the top to get the blitz to then get the 2 pushes.
10 bloody weeks in a row we've been doing this.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
10 pissing weeks in a row. No offense, it was 1 game every 7 weeks. Oh, sorry, Andy. Better luck next, mate. Chalice.
Round 1 again. Oh, you'll break your ducks sometime.
Just another one. It's 11. Bloody hell.
Problem is, dude, I've got a lot going on. Life starts getting in the way again, doesn't it? I know exactly. You're back at work. We've got things on. We can't just be,
Where's he coming in from there? I've never been good at 1 turning.
It's why you only ever made it into the quarterfinals of the CCL as the top UK player with Nurgle, because it was just
they were with 1 turning, were very good.
Yeah, boring bash team, mate. That's all you're really good for, really, isn't it? But
yeah, I like that. Dizzy Bess is like not paying out yet. You can just see it, can't you? Oh, I'll pay this out. It's such a statistical unlikelihood.
Yeah.
And here we are in overtime, folks. Say kick equity again, old boy.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
exactly.
I completely agree, Dizzy. There's still a chance.
Riot is a big game.
Yeah, Riot,
as well,
Riot could happen.
with some elves. Oh, look, he might actually be setting up just for Riot. Thomas T might just be going, we'll go Riot instead.
Well, I just don't think he had it for the 1 turn there with the positioning, the elves, and the hardness. I mean, I think I don't know.
No, he's playing for
Well,
right.
we're quite used to it, not going past round 1. It's quite an easy gig when you say to yourself, oh, well, we ain't going to get... Oh, for God's sake.
Well done. Well done,
There we
Andy.
go then, folks. Sure, we'll move some things around.
Andy
and then be
into
back with
the
us.
quarter-finals of Chalice for the second Chalice in a row.
Consecutive time, innit?
Very impressive.
Finals.
We
Top
don't know.
8.
I don't know who he's got to play. I know it's not Rick or Crucifer because they've got to play each other.
Another good game.
That's a final, potentially. I guess the real question is, I mean, I'm not going to say it now, I don't want to jinx it. We'll wait until the game's done.
Is Thomas T playing it or just ending it?
I think he'll play. I think he'll do a blitz.
Dizzy, even I think you're okay now, love. It pretty much is 100%. In fact, it could not happen any way, shape, or form. You have a Duderino guarantee that you can play out now.
Yeah, it's physically impossible.
Oh no, hang on.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you're right. You're done.
Yeah, this one's
Yeah.
this one's done.
Oh, one final piling on, he says.
Yeah. That witch elf's been a fucking menace all game.
No. We thought you were going to foul her earlier in the match, and you didn't.
Smug mode.
So,
Oh, she's rolled a 1
she's
there.
failed the touch.
She's been a menace.
He's going out on a shield. Open in the GFI.
Oh, survived.
1, 2, 3,
Survived.
4, 5, 6, 7. No,
Oh
not the frenzy
no,
though.
he's down.
Look out, Shatterblade.
Here he comes.
I mean, she's taken out my favourite dwarf twice. Badly hurt Sansa twice.
It was mentioned.
Well,
There we
unbelievable.
That's a Christmas. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Thomas T, unlucky mate. That double 1 in the first half really put a bad spin on it and changed it from what was probably going to go to overtime. But for the second time in a row, we get to say, AndyDavo, you're in the quarterfinals.
Woo!
GG Andy EE.
Thank you very much.
Unless your onion dropping the bunny.
Oh, Onion, thank you very much for the cheers. I'm absolutely delighted to be here. I think the Eliod game last round was definitely like Dice had my back in that one. This one, I still think they were kind because that double 1, I was planning for like, right, so how the hell are we going to put pressure on in like a turn or two's time?
Make him score,
and we're going to make him score. And then like, oh, a gift. Well, I best not fuck this up then. And then that runner just blitzing and catching the ball.
GZ boring Dwarf boy.
Just, wow. I did think I was not going to score in the first half. I thought it's probably better to go in guaranteed 0-0 than it is to chase elven nonsense. Oh, look, he's 1-0 up. How did that happen? Because you were a dickhead. So I was more concerned about playing tight than I was playing
J Slugger
scoring.
68.
So, yeah, what did you guys think?
Pretty much, we said the same things there after that. It was like 0-0 is a win on his drive, because then you're looking down to you scoring, him having a 1 turn, which then we saw you change your attention to try to hit the movement 8 as best you could. It was that turn. I mean, the Dwarfs had the ball in a cage. There was the scary bit from the deep kick at kickoff and the failed pickups, but you got the ball in a cage, and then that turn just happened. It was like KO, injury, and we started talking about biscuits.
You were biscuiting at that point. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kit Kats, in fact.
Oh God. You want to know what we've got next week?
Yes.
We've got Skaven next week.
Oh,
and it's ST Rats. Now I think this is like a 50. This is about a 1200 TV Skaven team, I think.